and I just couldn't say anything. And then after that, they took me to get. I remember getting the CT scan on my head, and then I'm not sure if they wheeled me back. I'm not sure. But next thing I know, I remember I was in the operating room, and I was like, they had me like lay like this in the operating room. Next thing I know, I was like knocked out. I woke up in a room, and the room was like pretty. It was a pretty room, and I woke up. A doctor came in, and then he was just like, "Oh, you gave us a scare," and I said, "Oh, really?" And then he was like, "You can talk." And then I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he left, and then that's when you came in, and then you're like, and I think I said, I think I did say, "Babe, hi," or "Hey, babe," like that, and you were like shocked. You're like, "Oh my god," you're like, "You could talk." I was like, "Yeah," like, yeah. And then after that we talked, and then that's when you text Kayla, and Kayla came in the room and talked to me. We were like talking about missed times and stuff like that. Yeah. But I felt like when I was there, they kind of tortured me a little bit. All that poking, and then when I was bleeding a lot. I mean, all the nurses were amazing, the doctors were amazing, but it was just, I felt like it was like torture almost. The poking, they had to give me blood, they gotta do all this stuff for me, and then it was just like, dang, I just bled it all out again. They gave me a blood transfusion. Then I was hooked up I was hooked up to a machine, and they gave me this thing called Lasix, and I was peeing like crazy, and then like that was annoying. then and then they moved me from room to room to room. So, because I guess I was too healthy to be in the ICU for that time, so they moved me to a room, and then after to one room, and then I was there for one night, and then they moved me into another room. So, but everything went well, I guess. Everything went really well. Oh.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Dancing.